Hello, Diane. Let's see if this one will work. Okay. No, I didn't. I saw one where you put up that it was just spinning. That was the only one I saw. About being sick, about having a flu. Okay. I just got it. Well, last few days, the lady showed me a different side. Yeah. Well, Lori was down here was working on her camper, and she come walking up pretty fast, and lady come unwound, went to growling and run at her. Hell, I never had seen that out of her. And then should actually let Lori pet her. That's a first. Yeah, yeah. And the other thing was funny. Well, she stayed between me and Lori. She'd been laying on the ground there, but she'd always try to get between us. You know, she'd stay out of the way, but surprised me. Hey, yeah, I was done, Diane. Bright sunlight. Yeah, that don't help. Billy, you been fighting that damn flu? Boy, that crap is not any fun. I've been fighting for a couple of months. Well, yeah, and the other thing that happened, I'm hopping around like a pogo stick, just barely walking. It pinched that sciatic nerve again. Well, it's been a interesting few days. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, Diane. Tough, tough. You ain't lying. Hmm. What are you talking about, fusion? Oh, fusion your back? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be the same way. I wouldn't be wanting to redo that. Are you feeling better, Billy? If you feel bad, it don't make no difference. It's still just bad, Billy. Has a puppy been snuggling with you, taking care of you? Yeah. It gets to you sometime, but sometimes it just gets to be where it's just normal life. Yeah, you relax. That's probably true, Billy. Now, it's been real funny with Lady, though. There's a whole new side of her. I should actually let Lori walk up and pet her, and anybody else just say something to her, and Lady hauls ass. Now, Lori never did try to pick her up, but she damn sure was growling. I thought she was going to bite Lori there for a minute. Then she recognized who it was. She did that twice. Little dog continues to amaze me. Because I didn't think she had any aggression in her dog. She spooked the hell out of me. Yeah, she's about 2 years old. I think somebody must have mistreated her. Because now she got where she's fine with me. But when I first got her, she was goosey. Woo. Now Rocky, I got Rocky when he was a puppy. But Diane Lady was so timid. I didn't think she had that in her. The longer I keep her, the better she's getting. But like I say, she does surprise me sometimes. I don't wear a hat. That's the only trouble, Billy. Pick up something to swat them with. It don't take them long to get out of the way, does it? I think whoever used to get hold of a lady, I think a fly swatter was a big deal. Because one day I picked a fly swatter up in here and she freaked out. And after that, she knows exactly where that thing's sitting. That's cool, man. Having 3 dogs, Billy, does that seem like they bond as well with you with 2 or 3 dogs as you do with just one? Maybe I need to start wearing a hat. They good looking dogs too. I've seen 2 of them and seen videos of this puppy. As your pecking order pretty well got uh, lined out, Billy, with the 3, who's the boss? Dogs are something else, especially the little bulldogs. They're something else. Well, Daryl can pull up. He pulled up the other day, and a lady was right there with me, and he just said, "Hello, lady," and she just hauled ass. Just but she's been with me pretty well 24/7. She's about 2 inches off my foot right now, curled up sleeping. Hello, Jim. Hello, Miss Janice. We're a bunch of beat up, banged up folks tonight, I think, Janice. I hope you're doing better than the rest of us, Lord. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she ain't going to get far from me. But she sure does like it outside. She wouldn't come in today. And I finally shut the door. Just going to leave her outside. Well, that didn't set too good. She decided she wanted in then. How you getting along, Miss Janet? Yep. Uh-huh. I ain't going down that road either. Damn, you sick too, Janice? I think the whole world is sick. Yeah, boy, the weather's been pretty. It's cool today, but not cold. Oh, just waking up. Just got one eye open, huh? Well, I've been getting up early every morning working on this stuff, and I think I'm going to sleep in the morning. Oh, mm, you just getting to be a night owl, aren't you, girl? Is that to keep her from whopping you upside the head, Jim? All right, heard back, Billy. Boy, we've had a couple pretty days. I think it was in the 70s. It was hot that one day. I was soaking that sun up. Get where you speak with a Texas drawl, huh? Hello, Miss Fairy Dust. How you doing tonight, girl? Dang, I ain't thought about that movie in a long time. Welcome back, Billy. Janice and Fairy Dust done snuck in the door while you were gone. Billy was gone anyway. Oh, okay. Billy, you like me? I done blew my nose so damn much using paper towels instead of Kleenexes, and now my damn nose feel like sandpaper. I haven't looked at the weather. 48 here now. Let me look and see what we got coming. That's good. Yeah, we supposed to be in the 70s and low 80s for the rest of the week. Thunderdome, now explain yourself. Yeah, we were catching up with you, Janet. I'm loving it too. I was drinking coffee yesterday and I got tickled. I was outside soaking that sun up. Lori was looking for shade. Just that little bit of sunshine yesterday, I started picking the tan back up. We're supposed to be clear and warm for the next few days. Suiting me. This morning it come up and it was cloudy and the wind was blowing. It was a little nippy. Might be like Rocky was. Rocky thought when you went to bed it was playtime. He'd be bouncing all over, biting and growling and throwing a fit. You hold the covers up for lady, and she goes under the cover and comes up there and lays up on his shoulder. I don't think she does that aggravate me. She'll go to licking sometimes. They'll wear you out, won't they, buddy? You have to go to bed with that hat on. Yeah, I miss old Rocky. He's a neat dog. I tell you what, that Jack don't like wearing a shirt, does he? Yeah, between 75 and 80 is hard to beat. Yeah, Australia gets hotter than hell in places. Well, it's just like the U.S. Well, you two older dogs going back to acting like puppies more, or they staying the same and making a young one settle down? I tried some of them misters here, but this water's got so much mineral in it, they won't last no time. Well, this has so much mineral in it around here, it'll stop them nozzles up. No, I'm just talking about here. I think this is well water that we're on here. No, we wait a little bit longer and I'll have a little idea where I'm at. Yeah, them pesters help. Something else about them misters, it's just like here in Texas now, if it's humidity's real high, they don't do much good. But if it's dry, well, they really make a big difference. I just want to know how Billy gonna make 21 hours without a cigarette, without a beer. It's hard to go out and smoke a cigarette on the outside of one of them plates. I can't believe they just allow one pack of cigarettes. Give me a big pack. You know, that's weird. When I was in the military overseas, where there wasn't any taxes on anything, I think a damn carton of cigarettes was like $2. Of course, that's been a long time ago. Now, you can put enough money out there that black market gonna show up. Ooh, because military pay didn't amount to anything. The I would guess that was back when I'm trying to think. Probably for a normal working person was like $100 a week. Military didn't pay nothing hardly. I think when I went in the military, base pay was $101 a month. Billy, did they go in there and change Fort Polk name back again? Ooh, that was in the 60s and 70s, something like that. I went in the military in 65, I guess it was. That must have been a long time ago. Yeah. I never did do any of that, Billy. I went to Fort Polk, basic, went to AIT in Fort Polk, and got about halfway through it, and they sent me to San Antonio, the medic train. I got out of there and went home on a 30-day leave and went to Vietnam, and I stayed in Vietnam till I got out. $50. Wow. Yeah, I know in the 60s and 70s, everybody was moving to California, boy. That was God's country. Mm. Well, one or two of them ports that they changed the name on, they changed them back. That's the craziest damn thing I ever heard of. I don't even know what the hell they call uh, Fort Hood now. It'll always be Fort Hood to me. Oh, I'm sorry, lady. There you go, Diane. That's been a lot of days ago. A lot of water under the bridge since then. that's like talking about that. Some of the stuff that Trump comes up with, 99% of it, I'm 100% behind him. But something like changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America is like, what damn difference does it make? I was looking through here a couple of days ago when Nate done got on his horse about, I think he works for the government, about that email business. And I'm like, send us a damn email back about what you did last week. What in the hell was the big deal about that? If you don't send it back, look like they'd put your name right on top of the list of bye-byes. Yeah, that's right, Billy. Still salt water. There you go. I don't have a problem with it, fair dust. I just think there's a hell of a lot of stuff out there that's more important than something like that. It don't make me no difference. They're like Texas Hill. Texas is part of Mexico and part of Spain, and we fought 2 or 3 wars with Mexico. I tell you what, that Dodge is they bringing smoke in some places. Yeah. And sometimes I think Trump does that to just throw something else out there for him to go crazy about while he's taking care of some of his other stuff. Yeah. I got one of my friends that's a border patrol down on the Texas border. He said, "You will not believe the difference down there." Said they don't have 100 of the people trying to cross of what they had 4 or 5 months ago. and said a lot of them people are going back on their own. I was watching the deal on that thing, and I'm not into politics a whole lot, but they were showing like $7 trillion worth of crap that they'd come up with so far. And you talk about a bunch of money, you don't think about it because we hear them big figures all the time. But there's not but 315 million people in the United States. And you divide that into 7 trillion. I'm 100% with you, Fair does. I think they need to go back to where it used to be. Used to, you couldn't have a piece of clothing or anything like that that had the American flag on it. And if you burned the flag, well, your ass was going to jail. Yeah. That one cracked me up. Is somebody is 212 years old or something like that, still drawing Social Security. Now, if you 212 years old still drawing Social Security, you got your money's worth out of it. I'll tell you something I'd like to see them do, and they got the expertise to do it. All the oil that we're drilling now is a different kind of oil than what's on the Gulf Coast. And we don't have any refineries to refine it. They need to go in up there somewhere in Montana, or Wyoming, or somewhere and jump right in the middle of building a new refinery up there to where we don't have to worry about selling that oil if we don't want to. I don't know. I think that's going to be interesting before it's over with. Very does. Yeah. Well, in that email that we're talking about, I'm sure there's some people drawing checks and don't do nothing. And that's one way to find out who they are. Well, I'm loving 99% of what they're doing. Were there pills scattered on the countertop? Okay. I hadn't heard that. It sort of looked like just a little bit I heard of it. It sort of looked like maybe it was suicide. I didn't realize he was that old. He was in his 90s. I think his wife was 60 something and he was 90 something. You can't never tell. Well, if they were close enough to the puppy. I don't know. Maybe we'll know something for one of these days. They'd been married a long time too, hadn't they? Yeah, and at their ages, one of them could have Alzheimer's and just went off on the left field. You just don't never know. That Alzheimer's is a hell of a deal, boy. I tell you what. It's a sad situation when you get a family member with that. I had a lady as a friend of mine, married to an old boy, and he got that Alzheimer's, and it got worse. She had to watch him 24/7. She never did carry him anywhere, but had all the keys to all the vehicles and really sad. And he was a super sharp guy. Yep. Well, that's what I always said was that as long as I could function and didn't nobody have to wait on me hand and foot, I wanted to hang around. But if it got to the point where I couldn't take care of myself, well, I'm ready to go. Hello, Daniel. How you doing? Now they're tracing a lot of that Alzheimer's back to the damn shots they're giving these kids. Orange Crush. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Yep. I used to drink Cokes like they were going out of style. I started having trouble with that kidney. Well, they told me to get off any drink that had that dark color to it, and or color to them. And I got started on those Canadian dries, and that's all I drink anymore, or soda goes. That's what I was thinking, Diane. That's one nice thing about going to Cracker Barrel. You can go through there and look, and there's sodas on the wall that I haven't thought about in 20, 40, 30, long time. If I remember right, Orange Crush poured over ice cream was pretty good. See, I'm already getting feeble minded, Diane. Or feeble minded her. Had to try it, huh? Yeah, my tack just ain't as sharp as it used to be. Me either, Diane. Yeah, thanks, Bill. Yeah, with friends like you, Billy, I don't need no damn enemies, do I? There you go. You know, funny. On here, you meet people from all over the world and get to be friends with them, and in some ways, you know them better than somebody you just meet on the street. Yeah, I can't believe them bulldogs are getting so damn popular. How did y'all find this puppy? I don't think I had looked for a while before I found Lady. And the kennel that I bought Rocky from, I never could get hold of them again when I was looking. Yeah, that's true. I tell you what, I think YouTube probably saved a hell of a lot of lives during COVID. They let people still interact with other people, but not have to be close to them. And you know, it's funny. Somebody you talk to on here for a long time, and you meet them, you got a pretty good idea what kind of character they are. And I think sometimes you get a better feel for it than. Yes, sir. Oh, Paula used to be a trip now. Every once in a while, here a while back, Paula'd have a live going and I'd pop off something and she'd start to crack up and then she'd catch herself. The old Paula's still in there. She just don't let it out no more. You know, old married woman. They still a screw-tail bulldog to me. I know they're a Boston Terrier. Well, Gina and Paula was the reason I started live. I had to look another day. I got up well over 1,000 lives and videos. Sound like Gina's doing a little better. Yeah, I know it. Them little bitty French bulldogs, God almighty, I couldn't believe how expensive they were. And they don't live very long either. No, it sounds like. You ain't lying. I think the cheapest one of those things I found when I was looking for lady was 3,000. I think it was, and that was the cheapest one. And from what I read about them, they got a lot of health problems. You still working, Billy, or you take off on account of this flu? Yeah, I know y'all got a hell of a vet bill. I don't know if I could afford that. Well, folks, we've been on here over an hour and a half, so I guess we might shut it down and try to get some sleep. I'm getting hungry. I think I may go pick me a baked potato and have one of them in a while. Hmm. Miss Fairduff, you have a good one. Y'all all have a good night, and hope y'all all get to feeling better. We will see you tomorrow. If nothing don't happen and the creek don't rise.